Live? Yep. Hello, Unlocked community, and welcome to our Tuesday 2 o'clock live stream. I am actually here, you see, on site at a property that we just wrapped up. Shoes off, it's been cleaned, so it is literally listed, ready to move in. I have with me our calculator. Now, it looks like a lot, and this is the freebie that we're going to be giving away. So I'm going to be going over all the numbers right here, all the numbers of the deal. We're going to walk you through the property. You can see a very, very good idea of the exact type of deal that I buy and how the numbers play out. So we have Lizzie on the camera. If you guys have any questions as we go through, please just put them in the comments. She'll ask me and I'll be happy to answer for you. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and ask questions as well, and we will get those answered. So we're just going to start at the top. Columbus, Ohio, 43206 is the zip code. So if you know about Columbus, it's kind of like Southern Orchards, Driving Park area. And we bought this property from a wholesaler. Now, it is a bigger wholesaler who they send out a lot of deals, like on the buyer's list, but this one specifically, they knew that this is basically exactly what I buy. So they sent it to me direct. They were asking $99,000. We got it in contract for $80,000. So $19K off asking, about 20% off the asking if you're thinking in percentages. And then we closed it in 7 days, okay? I bought this with private money. It is one of my top lenders that I've been using for years. I have recycled his same money over and over and over and over, and it's a win-win. And he will message me and be like, hey, Jesse, you got any deals working? And so I raised 100% of the funds for this deal in 10 minutes, could you say? 10 minutes, a single text, because I built that relationship. I got the deal handed to me because I built the relationship. I had the money because I built the relationship, okay? So we bought it for 80. I'm not gonna tell you what the construction came in at, because I want you guys to guess. We're gonna walk through. Just know that when we bought it, it was order level, bugs everywhere, trash, filled to the ceilings. You'll see we did all new kitchen, all new baths. We didn't do new drywall, but some patches. And yeah, let's do a walk. Cool? Okay, so let's start back here in the kitchen. We kept the same layout for the most part. So meaning we didn't move any hookups or where the sink went or where the stove went. We didn't move any of that. That saved costs. Is it the best kitchen you've ever seen? No, but it's totally functional. So we have electric, always prefer electric if we can get it. You'll notice we do the built-in microwave, especially on houses with smaller countertop space. That's something that people really think about. So I do try to be conscious of like as much counter space as possible. I'm a bad cook and I need counter space. So a good cook would definitely, keep that in mind. You'll notice granite and you will notice backsplash. These are hard surfaces. These are things that we are, God forbid someone takes a sledgehammer to it. We are never going to have to replace these. It's 10 years of low to no maintenance. Now, I could have done laminate and saved some money. I could have foregone the backsplash and saved some money, but I'm looking for long-term ease of management here. We did do a garbage disposal. A lot of people don't. I'm pro disposal. Yeah, we do black fixtures, black faucets. We do the same granite. We do the same flooring, the same paint, the same everything every time. If you look, Lizzie, show them the fridge, and just the dishwasher's new, but I will tell you that all the other appliances are actually used appliances. Everyone thinks that it has to be, you're gonna have to spend a bunch of money, but you don't. You really don't. I mean, this needs to go back up, but outside of that, it's a nice fridge. Has one small dent that I saw earlier. I don't care about that. It's a great fridge. So yeah, that's our kitchen. like I said, same cabinets. When I'm doing a flip, I'm looking at a little bit different, like design wise, on the backsplash and kitchen cabinets, but the materials are all the same. So this is pretty much exactly what we do, flips and rentals.
So electric or gas?
It's electric. I prefer electric because the less open flame that is going on in a property, the better. On a flip, I would prefer gas because it's just nicer to cook on, and people think about that. But on a rental, yeah, let's not light paper towels or, you know, your food on fire or whatever. Again, I'm not a good cook, so that does happen. So we have a huge dining room. I don't, you know, a lot of people aren't using formal dining rooms anymore. So it could be dining, could be a home office, could be gym, playroom, whatever it's going to be. We did not have to do new windows, but we did do new glass throughout. And then you will notice that we put paper blinds in all of the windows on the first floor. Some people install actual blinds. I do not. They just get destroyed. Kids, pets, they're gone. So we do paper blinds, and then people can install whatever they want themselves. Okay, so here is our living room. Yep, so we definitely will talk about the fireplace. You will notice that this is blocked off, and same exact reason why we prefer a gas stove is no, I'm sorry, an electric stove, thank you. The less open flames happening in a property, the better. So we actually block this off. It is not permanent, so when I go to sell this one day, we can take it off. Even if the fireplace in the chimney is not functional, I still prevent the opportunity for putting candles in there or thinking it's going to work, and then all of a sudden smoke's billowing out into your house. So that is something that we block off. If you, I mean, when you're up close, you know, it's whatever. And then, but if you get far away, you can hardly even tell. You can really hardly tell that it's blocked off. Like it just looks like a fireplace.
Keith Shred wants to know if there's any old glass company or how do you source your window glass?
Do we use any old glass company? So to source our window glass, it actually goes through my GC. We are going to talk about their scope of work. That's on my list today. But if I were just doing like a single glass pack for a window, we use a company here local called Curbler, and they do pretty much like you can just take the window, they'll put the glass in on site, or they can come out to you, but the appointments are like often months out because they're good at what they do. So there are local companies that do it, but this property went through a GC. Cool. So yeah, same thing. So yeah, this layout I jokingly call the Columbus special. You will see so many houses that you walk in, you have your living, you have your dining, you have your kitchen. We can go down to the basement, so the basement door is through the kitchen, but we'll go up first. So you'll notice we do black fixtures. We did recently start upgrading our LVT. We do LVT throughout in the entire property. No soft surfaces, you'll hear me say that. So we, even on the stairs, is this like the best design in the whole wide world? No. But does it work? Yes. Works perfectly fine, and we've done this for a long time. So you have this awesome landing. You have some kind of built-ins. Put your, I don't know, linens there. This is the largest of the bedrooms. It's not the perfect shape, you know, it's kind of long and skinny, but you can fit a king size bed in here, fit a crib, fit whatever you need. The roof already was pretty new, conveniently, so that was nice. We didn't have to do the roof. What else? It's a bedroom. Yeah. We're always looking at a shelf and a closet rod. Those are non-negotiables. Yeah, so this is, I mean, technically it's a walk-in. I should tell Selena to advertise walk-in. No, don't log me in there. So we did a full lighting package throughout. We do the same LED lights. We do the same, you know, outlets, just super standard outlet. This bedroom is on the smaller side, I will say. It is a great home office. It's a great little workout space if you want to do a little yoga studio. I don't know what people do. I don't know what they do. Okay, so there's a cute deck. We're not going to go outside because it's raining. I will tell you that the backyard does not look great. We are going to lay some more gravel down for the off-street parking. And then we're gonna lay some seed down, but it kind of is what it is for the winter. Like it's been snowing. So we're just going to lay some seed down in spring and it will look better next year. We bought this, I will say we bought this the first week in September. So there just, I mean, it already was getting cold. There just isn't much that we could do on the yard right now. So here's your third bedroom. Like I said, it's a 3-1. This is a little bit bigger, tons of natural light. Yeah, this is a great room. It's got a little curved ceiling. Yeah, okay. All right. What questions do people have? Okay. So here's our bathroom. Yeah, so it's stand-up shower. There was really no room for a tub. This is what was already here. Same thing. Could I have done a tub surround? Yes, but by the time you modify it to fit the exact size, it's going to be just as cost effective to just tile it. And we go all the way to the ceiling again. People splash, people are crazy, and I just am protecting any drywall. Toilet fixtures, I mean, pretty standard bathroom here. Do what?
Everything.
Yeah, this is all new kitchen, all new bath. We can post the before pictures. Yeah, they're pretty rough. So you have space for, you know, the little storage cabinet, makeup, whatever you want. All right, so let's hit the basement. You guys will notice that I do, like I said, same flooring, same paint, same lighting. If you came, came and looked at our rental listing page, you would see everything looks the exact same. That is on purpose. That is by design. It makes management very easy. It makes sharing resources between projects very easy. So I can buy 20 gallons of paint and share that over my next 3 renovations, right? I'm not having, and we can buy in bulk. I'm not having to figure out the exact amount of paint for every single project. All right, so our basement, it is a full basement. This is super standard here in Columbus and across a lot of the Midwest. Thankfully, it was already pretty, like it was dry. That doesn't always happen. We do a lot of basement waterproofing with the perimeter drains. This one did not need it. So we still will people's, the furnace was fine. We have washer dryer hookups, hot water tank. Yeah. And then electric panel. Can I like patch them together or something?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we are back. Sorry, we lost service in the basement. That can happen. So what I want to do now, I want to go over some of these numbers and timeline on how this deal actually plays out. But first, I think we probably lost everyone. Okay, I want you guys to guess how much you think this renovation costs. I know you didn't see the before pictures, but it was not great. Okay, it was not great. So ballpark, how much do you think we spent on this renovation? Yep, new kitchen, new bath. Mechanicals were pretty good already. It didn't need a roof. It needed exterior doors, all new window glass, obviously flooring paint. Siding was good. It's 1,232 square feet. Yeah. What do you guys think? Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to tell you because I know we lost most of the time. Timeline was September 2nd until last week. Yeah. September, October, and like mid-November, 2.5 months. Okay, 2.5 months. So the ballpark rule of thumb is $1,000 a day, and we're a little bit over on this one, but pretty dang close. The renovation was $67,000, and it took about 67 days, about a little bit over. And so that is the rule of thumb. And like I said, I bought it for 80. We put 67 into it, and I am going to refinance this. It's going to be worth $225,000 once we get it refinanced. So if we do some high level math on this, and I'm looking at my little calculator, at 75% loan to value, well, let's say, okay, I'm all in on this deal. This is easier on a computer than my printed papers. I'm all in on this deal for $157,000. So that's between purchase, renovation, holding costs, finance costs, which there really weren't any because it was private money. I had some interest, but so those combined, utilities, taxes, insurance, $157,000. I actually borrowed, instead of borrowing $67,000 for the renovation, I actually borrowed $80,000. So I had about 13 that I was kind of holding on to, and that I was paying my lender monthly, right? I pay him every single month that I have the money, and I was paying him back his own money. So I literally, when I say I had no money in this deal, I had no money in this deal, not even paying like interest out of pocket, anything. So 100, all in for 157. I had 5K of his money still sitting to the side. So when I go to refinance this, I am going to have $4,916 out of the deal. So I have no cash in this deal. It is truly the perfect BRRRR where I had none of my own money in the beginning. I had none of my own money on the refi, and it cash flows. It does cash flow. It's not super sexy. We're looking at about $100 a month, $108. That's at $1,600 a month. My mortgage is $1,332. And then including my reserves, which we pull out 5% maintenance, 5% vacancies, that would be $268. But I put that money to the side, so I don't really count it. So yeah, $108 a month. Now I want you guys to look at this long-term projection. Now I just didn't grab the page. Okay, so let's look at this long-term projection. And remember, if you text this calculator, we'll send this to you because obviously this is not the best way to do this. At a 3% rent increase year over year, in the next 10 years, this thing's going to cash flow $437 a month, and I'm going to have $150,000 in equity in 10 years. Y'all blink your eyes and it's been 10 years. What did you do? What were you doing 10 years ago? Where are you now? Okay. Same thing happens down at 20 years. This is cash flowing $831 at $300,000 in equity. These are with very, very modest increases. So when I say that real estate, like this is a great deal. It worked out on the BRRRR, it works out on cash flow, and it works out on long-term appreciation because where it is, right? But it's only going to get better with time. Now, do you think I put all this together and did all this and built this team and have these cylinders to do this one time? You right?
Yes.
You think I did this one time ever?
No,
yeah. Lizzie, I'm gonna do this infinite number of times because yeah, I have built the machine, I've built the teams, I have built all the systems and processes and technology to have this in place. I'm gonna go repeat these numbers. I mean, I was gonna say until the day I die, but I'm gonna stop way before that. I mean, at least the next 3 or 4 years, I'm going to be implementing this exact process. It's the same thing that I've done the last 3 years to get 60-something BRRRR rentals in the last 36 months. So you build the machine, you plug an address into the top, and magic happens, right? And if you guys want to learn how to do this, if you want this calculator editable, we'll send you the PDF. But if you want access to your own version, you want all of that. This is what I teach. This is what I'm wildly passionate about. I am passionate about being a responsible housing provider. I am passionate about creating a sustainable long-term business that is going to support you and support your family. You're probably not going to get rich today or tomorrow, but you're going to get really wealthy, okay, if you do it right. So text us for the calculator. We're going to share with you some information on Rentals Made Easy. It's our 6-month mastermind where we have an awesome community, have just about 100 students right now that are tight-knit. We all work together and we are helping people implement this exact same model across the whole nation. So let us know in the comments if you want this. Let us know if you want some more information about the program, and we will see you next week. Oh, there's a number on your screen, text calculator, and we will send this PDF over to you. Cool? Thank you guys. See you next week.